cuties, welcome back to my channel, and today we're back better than ever. So I am gonna be talking about my personal business today, and I'm gonna do a fall night look. Hopefully y'all like this look. This is more my techniques, how I improve my skin and how I with the video, and get ready with me. What I like to do first now is my brows. And what I use for my brows right now is the Morphe M. Now for concealer, we're going to be using the CoverGirl concealer in the shade Warm Nude. So this is what I use. I put the amount there, and then whatever. I know your brush is worse than mine. I know that shit's falling off. Super glued with, I don't even know what's super glued. Not even the Gorilla kind. Probably that cheap shit from Dollar Tree and shit. So let me tell you a little story time what I do. I work at a sales rep, right? Let's say that. I work as a sales rep, right? I got in trouble. Hold on. I got in trouble because a customer said that I did not want to help them. So I called Boo. You know, I just call bull. At the end of the day, it's just whatever. I guess I just like said whatever. Honestly, the customer's always right, y'all? As a sales rep, the customer's always right, and you're always wrong. So at the end of the day, if your boss tells you to do something, so yeah, I just did my brow while we just had this little story time, just to let you know, right? Can y'all see me? Because I don't even know if y'all can. But I feel like y'all can. So, yes, I'm leaning on the damn wall because I'm tired. I want to look cute and presentable for y'all. So, yeah, I'm just going to do my brows. Let me tell you what I just did. So, for my brows, I always start here from the arch going down. So, that's how I start my tail. And then whenever whatever's left over, I start doing the same. Boom. Yes, I know they're too dark, but once I blend it in, it's going to look really, really, really nice. So, boom. Usually my brows are really, really dark. But because of my makeup tutorials, how the lightings are, but whenever they're all blended, it's gonna look really nice. People always tell me, oh, really dark. I'm like, no, they could do better. You know what they say, the biggest critic is yourself. Yep, that's true. So, and then I like to do like light, like little hairs, and then blend it with my finger. And if you don't want to do it with your finger, we do have this boogie at the end of the brush. And just blend it in. Don't worry if you messed up. Honestly, people get scared and be like, oh, I have to start over, wipe it off. No, with brows, you could be really unprecise and just go precise whenever you fix them. So my secret, honestly, is to, like, with a bold brow, is to always go upwards. So if you ever have a brow gel, always go upwards, and you just feel more powery and more secure about yourself. And then for concealer, I'm going to be using the CoverGirl concealer in the shade Warm Nude. Oh, and by the way, I use the Anastasia pomade. And then, so I could know whenever, I'm sorry, if y'all shaking, I'm sorry. So if y'all could know, honestly, here you want your brows to be, right? So some people have really high arches on their brows and some people don't. So every brow is different. But if you do want to make it really arched up, I recommend just letting your hairs grow and start curving your brows like that, like arching it. Because some people do have that natural arch, but you can form it. Because I remember when I used to have my flat my flat arch. I remember that one. That was a really flat arch. So see, then you could just convert it, because this one is always the one that goes flat. And let me just so yeah. Oh, let me tell you about the story, girl. Oh, let me finish. So the customer comes in, right? She wants to buy a phone. And she tells me, I also want to pay my bill. I'm like, okay, your bill's not due until this time. She's like, yeah, I still want to pay early. And I was like, okay. So whenever I was helping her, right, she was looking for a phone because she wanted to get a better phone. So what happens is that she comes and says, yes, I want this phone. And I'm like, okay, I could give you this phone. And whenever she comes, she's like, how much is going to be with everything? And I'm like, I'm going to give, this is blah, blah, blah. Because you're also paying your phone, the EN10 device change service, and you also paying for your bill. Okay, and I was gonna ask her, do you want a case? And she's like, no, no, no. I was like, okay, you could come back anytime and we give you the same deal. And she was just looking at me like if I was crazy, and I was like, okay, bye. And she comes back and then she's like, can you pass me my Gmail? And then I'm like, ma'am, we normally don't do that, but I could try for you. And then I was telling her, what is your password? She's like, I don't know. And then she could tell me why. I was like, can we change your password? Right? We could help you change your password as long as you let us know. And so she comes, right? And she's like, no, I don't want to change my password. I am a teacher. I need to keep the same password. And I'm like, girl, how are you a teacher and you don't even know your password? How? Let me the fuck know how the hell you're a teacher and you don't know your password. Because honestly, if I was a teacher and I didn't know my password, fire me now. Hold me back, because fire me now, honestly. Just fire me. If I don't know my password, y'all, fire me at that instant. So, yeah, I'm just cleaning this brow. Ooh, I messed up. Boom, shakalaka laka laka. Okay, let me fix this. So whenever you like conceal too much, right, you can always just go back and that. So it is gonna just my brows itself like makes me feel like another person. More honestly. Okay, so let's keep going. Okay, so let's keep going. We're gonna be using the Morphe 35M palette. So yes, we're gonna be recreating a fall smoky orangey look, if that makes sense. So let me create that for y'all. Okay, so what I like to do, I like to start with the most darkest purple. So I'm gonna start with this one, and then probably a little bit of this one, but mostly these two, right? And what I like to do is packet it in smoky purple, and then like I said, and then a little fluffier brush. This one is the Morphe M44, and I'm gonna be taking this orange look and a little bit of this one, so it could just mix together and make a really nice blend. Tap the axis, and what I like to do, still the same thing, I tap it in and then drag. I always like to grab more of these colors, then it's just, ooh, there it is. There's the orange, and that's where you just start blending. Ooh, that is so nice. We're going to be using it to conceal. Ooh, this look is coming out pretty. Right down, right? Let it dry down. And then what I like to do is either it's a topper, a glitter topper, or something that you just want to put. What I like to put on, this one is the CoverGirl Exhibit shimmers. This one is in the shade 2, I believe. I don't know. It's Exhibition, that's the name of it. I don't know, maybe that's the name of it. So, and then it's almost dried down, so it's almost like 30 seconds. And I just, ooh, there it is. Ooh, there it is. Ooh, it's just like a pop of like, ooh, so beautiful. Blend it in and drag it out. And look like a hot mess until these toppers are so beautiful. So I'm going to do my lashes and my other eye off camera, and I'll be right back. So I'm back. So let's start doing the the primer. And let's start doing that. So yes, I use the e.l.f. primer, the e.l.f. poreless primer. Oh, So let me finish that story now. Sorry, I'm over here blabbering away. So the way that it finished was that the lady went, okay, never mind then, and she left. I told her that if you like, can you bring me the other phone? I could help you. And she's like, no, it's okay. And she's like, and then she left. So whenever she filed her report, we get reports like basically we get like oh, thank you for how was the help, how was the person that helped you out that day, and stuff like that. So those are the type of reports we get. We're gonna be using the Lancome tinted Odell Ultra Wear, and this is in the shade 340. So I use like almost 3 or 4 pumps. So this one like 3 or 4. And then what I like to do is, because this one doesn't absorb so much, I like to put it everywhere that it's like I have dark circle or where I have more pigmentation, and then I start bouncing it around. So yeah, let me finish that. And then so what happened was that she was like, she said I overcharged her. That I overcharged her. Bro, if I show you that receipt, I can't show y'all. But if I show you that receipt, I didn't overcharge that lady for nothing. She even bought no case, nothing. So I'm like, what did I overcharge you, girl? What? And what way sorts of sorcery that I do that I overcharge you? Because I know damn well I did not charge you. I did not overcharge you. Because I gave you your receipt. How am I gonna overcharge you? And plus, you're not even supposed to overcharge people. You tell them what it is. Boom, period. What it is. And she's like, you overcharged me, and I didn't want to help her. First off, I helped you pass your contacts and your pictures, and you're saying that I didn't help you? Lady, you better check what help means, because help means, oh my god, people. And I was like, it had to be a Karen. I already knew it was gonna be a Karen. And I'm like, at this day, if my mama was there, the chancla would have been thrown, but not at me. Not at me. That's all I had to say. Not at me. So yes. Boom, period, chakalaka-laka. I'm gonna do another layer. I just don't know why. I just want to do another layer. One more pump. And put it on the places that maybe I am missing more coverage. So that's my little story time for y'all. And I have another one, but I'm leaving that one for my mukbang. Oops. I'm gonna cut that. So yeah, I have another story. Do y'all want to continue these story times? Or do y'all want to go to Q&A? Okay. So my first question was, how old am I? I am 21 years old. I am born in I was born at April 29. No. Yeah, it was that. April 29, 1999. So I am a Taurus. Adoro. Okay, and then what I'm gonna be using is the Born This Way concealer in the shade Nude. Love this concealer. It's just my shade, honestly. So and done. I like to put a little bit on my beard area because, you know, I'm not a woman and I'm trying to be a woman. Just kidding. I still your man, period. Yeah, so I'm putting concealer on my T-zone and more on my beardy area. Usually when I do that, it looks more natural, and it looks more like focusing on the center areas where it's more like feminine and more small. If you ever notice, a feminine woman always have small features because they're always focused on the center. Let me just, and then And she said, oop. And she said, oop. I love this sponge. Thank you. And boom. And then I used the Laura Mercier. I used the Laura Mercier powder. For this powder, I like to use a smaller compacted thing. But I'm gonna use the same one and just pack it under my eyes, because this one is just really, you could literally just, it's so finely milled, and it's just like, it doesn't even smell, like it doesn't have even a smell, but it just really, this one really does keep your makeup in place. So like, you're sweating, this shit ain't going nowhere, and it doesn't have a flashback. So I'm just gonna let that sit for a while we're gonna be contouring. I'll be using the same shit. So I am gonna start using more of my new stuff soon. So, and then normally I just use a little bit of this and just and then my forehead, my T-bone, and usually, and then I just do another one, and then this side, and from the, and boom, that literally changed my whole face, baby. Actually, it sure did, Harry. And then I just dust off everything here. Okay, and then for blush, I'm gonna be using this NARS blush. I'm gonna be using this Morphe F448 brush. So I like using this one for like my blush. I do normally contour my nose. So when I do contour my nose, what I like to do is I like to pinch my brush and just go. I don't brush it down and up and down, I just press it in, because it just collects more the color like that. Makes it more, see, look, makes it more compacted and just more together. And just it does not look so harsh, just more look together, like more like of a shadow. See, it doesn't look like a harsh line, it looks more together, if that makes any sense. And then I've been into really a lot of blush lately, so I do a little bit of blush on my nose, but it's called Blossom Glow by Wet n Wild. This one is my favorite highlighter ever, honestly. And it's just boom. Hello, you call? It's called the Glow Machine. Boom. Honestly, it's just the most beautiful highlighters, and it's so underrated. It's only like $5, and it's so pretty. Like, it gives you dimension into glitter. So like, honestly, it's so pretty. And then what I like to do is my lippily doodahs, and what I like to do is I'm gonna be using this Make It Last Liquid Cactus, and this one is from Wet n Wild, the shade Gimme Mocha. I love the shade. Gives me like night vibes going out in the club. And this is the finished look. A little night out moment.